Right, so I was here on Saturday morning, just very quickly, just to find out what the fault was, and I just had a very busy day. So basically I just pressure tested it at 3,500 kPa, the whole system, and because it's definitely short on gas, and then just closed these service valves. I've come back first thing on Monday morning now, and I basically put my gauges on here, and it had dropped a lot, like 1,000 kPa. And then when I opened the lines, the pressure actually went up. So basically what that tells me is the leak was on that side of those valves, not here. So once again, I just got a really busy day. So I've just taken off all the flare nuts, and I've re-pressure tested this by itself. So this is now at 3,500 kPa. However, I'm confident there's no leak out here. I've all I've done, it looks a bit like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I've just undone the flare nuts. That's all I've done, and then just put them onto these little tails that I've made up and just leave in the van. So now I'm just pressure testing each line set and indoor unit individually. So I believe one of these indoor units, or the line set for that unit, has a leak. So I'm just going to leave it, and then I'll come back in a couple of days when I got a bit of spare time. Like I said, I'm flat out, and then I'll just put my gauges on, and I'll be able to find out, is it the bedroom unit or the lounge room unit that has the leak. So yeah, I'm not wasting any time, just not wasting any time whatsoever. And the customer's happy to wait like a couple of days for me to go through this process. So I'm going to leave it at that, and next scene or next clip will be me returning to this job in a couple of days' time. Alright, so it's now Friday Arvo. Had a big week full of installs, and yeah, just coming here on the way home. So I've brought everything up on the dolly, and going to put the gauges on and find out which section of this is leaking. Alright, so I can confirm that the outdoor unit still has 3,500 kPa. The bedroom unit, which is the top one, still has 3,500 kPa. And this one, which is the lounge room unit, the bigger unit, has dropped to like 1,600 kPa. So I know that the leak is in the line set or the indoor unit. So now I'm just going to pressurize that and go check the flares on the indoor unit, and go from there. But that's how we've found out what section of this system the leak is in. Alright, I'll just show you. That's what the bedroom one has leaked. So I pressurised that on Monday, and it's now Friday. Sweet. So basically we found the problem. God knows what reason. There's this adapter. So it's a 1/4 inch pipe that they've run, and they've got this like adapter in the middle, and it's cracked. So I don't know why they use that adapter. I need to work that out. But they use this leak lock stuff on the thread, and it was so hard to get it undone. I hate that stuff, and I never ever use it because you just don't need it. But anyway, that's the problem. So basically this is an apartment building. It should have been, well, all the pipes would have been roughed in. The installers have obviously roughed in 1/4 pipe and installed something that is requires 4 to 5/8. So they've used this adapter. So they've just run the wrong pipe size. So this thing's been running with the wrong pipe size. since 2016. Just, yeah. Garbage. No wonder it's not.
So basically it wouldn't have had enough tension because it's broken. So it would have just been holding.
Plus they've cut the biggest hole I've ever seen in the wall. So basically I've tightened all them back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, so what the story is, they've run quarter half, but this is a quarter 5/8 thing, and it actually connects to a quarter 3/8 thing there. Anyway, long story, but they've used a little fitting that's cracked. I obviously don't have that fitting, so I'm just going to solder a bit of 5/8 on to the 1/2 inch copper and flare it to that, and then I will connect it back up, pressure test it and all the rest of it, but I'm just eradicating that little fitting and just doing a solder connection instead. But I'm just waiting to see if I need a hot works permit, because I want to set a fire alarm off, or a smoke alarm off, sorry, on a Friday arvo. Fuck that. Anyway, right, so I just got rid of the brass fitting and just 1/2 inch 5/8, just brazed it, and that's going to get flared on. So just getting rid of the part that failed. This will ruffle a few feathers, but this section here, it's definitely not as much room as there is on a Dakin. It's like, I don't know, the Dakin, like the whole cover comes off and you can get full access, but this has got this that can't be removed. It's a little bit difficult to get behind there and flare, but it's doable. It's just not the best design, I don't think, personally. Alright, so I've soldered that, flared that, and then repressure tested it and vacked it. Now just gassing up 3.4 kilos R410. Kilos. It's 3.4 kilos. All done, all running. Look at that sunset, are you for real? Hectic. Alright, so that job's done. So this job did 7 split system, like ductless mini split installs in a hostel in King's Cross, plus a few service calls. I've just been under the pump the last 2 weeks. That's why I didn't post a video last week. And yeah, it's just like summer's come early, I think. Absolutely getting smashed, but have a good weekend. Up the Panthers in the grand final. Let's go!